It's Saturday, September 2nd, 2023. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report.
TC Kirkham. Report.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Kirkham Report. I'm TC Kirkham, TKR WeatherCentral. Thank you for joining me and hope you enjoy this week's show. It's going to be pretty short, just a couple of segments and a couple of recent news events I want to go over. So let's get started with this week's cover story. My personal bucket list lost an entry overnight last night. I always wanted to see Jimmy Buffett in concert. I don't know why. I don't have a lot of his albums. I have a few of them. Jimmy Buffett passed away yesterday. He was 76 years old. He'd been ill over the last couple of years, off and on, and was hospitalized earlier this year for an undisclosed illness. Buffett was an amazing performer. He took rock, country, pop, folk, a little bit of R&B, and a little bit of Caribbean influence and melded it all together into his own style. He started off as a reporter for Billboard magazine back in the early 70s and then launched his musical career at the same time, having moved to Nashville where he was a reporter. Since 1974, he's been a staple on American charts, whether it be singles or albums. After his first big hit, Come Monday, hit in 1974, I was 12, I think, when it was on the radio. Of course, his biggest hit, Margaritaville, was later transformed into the Margaritaville Cafe chain that he owned. He was a restaurateur, he was an entrepreneur, he was a musician, he was a journeyman. He did a lot of different things. A lot of his songs are favorites, and I do have quite a few singles, and I have at least one or two albums, either on CD or vinyl by him. And I always thought it would be fun to join the Parrot Heads, as his fans called themselves, for a concert. He played Fenway most recently about 10 years ago that I remember. I think he was in Foxborough since then, but and we didn't get there. I didn't really have the funding or the time to go. I wish I had of. It's one of the few acts that I've missed again that I wanted to see that I didn't get a chance to see in their heyday. I enjoy Buffett's music always. He always does great stuff. On one of the albums I have, he has a great cover of the Kinks. I think it's called Sunday Afternoon. Absolutely fantastic song version of that. That was from the 1990s. Of course, his biggest hits came in the late 70s with Margaritaville, Finn's, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and Come Monday. He was also known for album tracks that became popular on album rock radio, like Son of a Sailor, the title track from one of his albums. He was a unique performer. He always vibed in on that Caribbean lifestyle, and once he visited Key West, before he clicked really big, sometime in the early 70s, he made his home there. It's one of the reasons I've always wanted to go to Key West, not just because of that, but it's one of the places I've always wanted to visit because I've heard it's incredibly cool. He will be missed by his legions of fans. The Parrot Heads all over the world are singing a sad tune today. He's survived by his wife and 3 children, along with several other grandchildren, and quite a few dogs who were also at his side when he passed yesterday. Jimmy Buffett was 76. I'll have a margarita for you, Jimmy. We'll miss you. It's been a slow week for pickups around here. I haven't really had time. I'm going to be making a few purchases this coming week, I think. But I found a gold mine on eBay. We'll talk about it when and if I do decide to make them purchases. But I have a shipment from my pal Adam over at Record Crate down in Raleigh, North Carolina. Purchased these over the last several months and enjoy what I got. He's got several promos here, a couple of 12-inch singles, and some really great stuff I thought would be really great to add to my collection. First of all, this album from singer Laura Niro. I've never known how to pronounce it for sure. She wrote every song on the album. This is a promotional copy. I'm not sure if it's a white label. Let me check real quick. It is a white label promo of her album Nested. There it is. Complete with timing strip on Columbia Records. This is from, trying to see the year, 1978. Not familiar with many of her songs on here, but I only know a few of her songs as a songwriter. I didn't really hear her as a singer until a couple weeks ago when I picked up her version of her songs, Wedding Bell Blues and Stony End from Dawn and Mary on their Whatnot. Paid a lot of money for that. I don't normally do that, but I wanted it and it was really good. So that's added. Nested. Laura Niro. Picked up a 12-inch single of Foxy, Hot Number from 1979. I love Foxy. Love Ish Ladima, who is the leader, who has also been the leader of OXO and the producer behind Company B, and he's done some solo stuff too. I'll have Ish on Influencers later this season. I want to talk about him because not that many people really know about him, and I want to talk to you about him. This is the Mystic Moods. I'm not sure if it's Mystic Moods is the orchestra or it doesn't say so. And it also says Night Tide. That could be the actual group, but it's basically classic instrumentals from the 60s and earlier. Theme from A Summer Place, Summertime, Shane, Days of Wine and Roses, Strangers in the Night, Daphne's theme, Lara's theme, Moon River, and so on and so forth. More for my beautiful music collection. Love these guys. Love this song from the beginning. Never heard the album. I'm looking forward to listening to it. This is Gary's Gang from 1978, 79, and Keep On Dancing. It has their hit single, Keep On Dancing, on it. Really love this stuff. This is a studio regular release. Wrong sleeve, obviously, but you know they are terrific. Keep On Dancing is one of the greatest disco songs ever released. It didn't do as well on the pop chart. It peaked at 41 or 42, but it was a monster dance hit number 1 in England, also on the Dance Club. Another 24 original hits, 2 record set of stuff from mostly from the 50s, some from the 60s. Ocean Drive, Volume 2. There is a Volume 1. It is the Drifters, Archie Bell and the Drells, the Platters, Jackie Wilson, Jackie Moore, the Tams, the Showmen, the Globetrotters, a whole bunch of stuff on here. Beach Music, as it's called. I can't wait to check that one out. I love this guy too. This is also a white label promo, and I love this song, and so it'll be fun to try and listen to it. Hopefully it's not too bad. I had expressed an interest in it, and so Adam sent it along. Instant Replay from Dan Hartman. Love that song, one of my favorite disco songs again. That's the full album. This is the 12-inch single of another favorite disco song of mine, Good Times by Chic, backed with A Warm Summer Night. There you go. Terrific stuff on Atlantic 12-inch. And 2 more albums from the Muzak collection. Muzak Stimulus Progression 5. I don't believe I have this. I got to make a list of all these that I have. And there it is, the official note card in there from their sales agent. The first time ever I saw your face. Come on, smile. I am woman. It never rains in Southern California. Last tango in Paris. Living together, growing together. Oh God, from Lost Horizon. Yike. And a few other things. Arranged by Nick Perito. Love these things. They're so awesome. And if you haven't heard it yet, check out my friend Stuffer White's show, The Sound of Muzak. You can find it on his channel, Stuffer White. Really great stuff. This is Stimulus Progression number 3, Christmas. This is all Christmas music. Classic Christmas songs for the most part. You pull the album out. There's the Muzak album. O Holy Night, O Little Town of Bethlehem, O Come, Emmanuel, Came Upon the Midnight Clear, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, First Noel, and a number of others. Great, great stuff. People really deride Muzak, and it has a large number of fans. There's a growing number of people showing up for Stuffer's show when he runs them. They usually run on Sunday nights, but you can find them. You know, he has them on YouTube, and they've been so much fun to listen to, and so much fun to talk to everybody who are fellow fans of that music. I urge you to go over and check it out as I have before. And if you're anybody who has Muzak or Seaberg or any of those and are finding them and are looking to get rid of them, let me know. I would love to pick them up from you. And if you find them in your travels, in your digs, and find them at a good price, let me know. Again, I would always be willing to take that jump because I love the stuff. That is Out of the Box for this week. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but this is the last time you'll see this setup. It's Labor Day weekend. Summer 78 should be out this weekend, but it won't be. I'm aiming for Halloween. We'll see. This weekend, the studio is getting finished. We got all the bugs worked out. And so everything will look differently in the next week at this time. It won't be that different. It'll just be neater. There'll be some cool lighting. It'll be a little bit set up better. Over the next couple of weeks in between regular stuff, now there won't be any influencers this week. I won't have time to do it. So it's been away for too long, and it'll be back for the second half of the second season, probably week after next. But all the regular shows will be up that I don't host. The ones I just edit. That's Radio Retro Countdown and Flashback Tracks. There will probably be a Label Nova on Friday. Surprisingly, Mirage Records won this time's poll. So Mirage is a fairly easy label. They had less than 300 releases, only a few hits, but they had a lot of good stuff, and we'll talk about those on the next episode of Label Nova. Over the next few days, though, I will be posting a couple of separate videos. I'll be posting a video of the before and after on the studio. I hope to have that up on Tuesday. I'll also be premiering my third year contest. 3 is a magic number. It'll be 10 questions, all centered around the number 3. And I urge you, it's going to be a bitch. It always is. I come up with all kinds of convoluted stuff. Blame Robert Z for that. But it'll have a great prize, and I can't wait to see the videos and the entries for this year because it's going to be really interesting because of the way I've got everything lined up. That contest video I'm hoping will be up tomorrow at this, as I'm doing this show on the 3rd, because it's only going to run through the 23rd. It's going to be a very short window. I may have to lengthen it because I had intended to put it up a couple weeks ago, but my work schedule just made it impossible. But in any case, it's celebrating the 3rd anniversary of TKR Video Central, which was back in mid-July. And lately, I've been watching my subscriber count slowly climb, and I really appreciate that, and I hope everybody will participate. And you do not need to be a subscriber to participate. It would be nice, I would appreciate it, but I'd rather you participate rather than subscribe to participate and then unsubscribe. So it will be open to everybody, and I really hope you'll enjoy the kind of crazy questions I'm going to have on that contest. It will be coming up sometime this week. I hope tomorrow, but maybe not till Monday or Tuesday. It all depends on how much I can get done today, because I have things going on today, and how much I can do after we get the reset done, which I'm hoping will be done by tomorrow evening. So there'll be all kinds of crazy stuff coming in the next few days, and of course regular stuff as well. And that is Inside the Booth for this week. This is what I mean about a short show. That's it this week, folks. Come next week, I will give off, as I said in that last segment, I'll have a tour video of how I have things set up now when I get everything done. There's still some stuff coming for it, but it's going to be a really nice work setup and allow me to do some other stuff as well, expand my horizons, as so to speak. I'm going to be doing a few other crazy things over the next few weeks. I've been making a list of some stuff I want to take care of. I found a supplier online. I have to be able to afford them, though, of some radio transcriptions that I'm a big collector of those. I found some at a really good price that I'm negotiating with the seller about. Hopefully those will work out, and I will be able to grab those and show them off to you in a couple of weeks. Because there's a lot, and it's one of my favorite shows from the 70s. But I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, because I found a whole bunch of other stuff, too, I'm looking at. In any case, there's going to be a lot going on over the next week. Now, this week's schedule will be slightly truncated. Radio Retro will be on tomorrow, as scheduled, at 4 o'clock. This week is our week off for Finding Your Music Mojo, so Monday will probably be the day, if it gets done, that the contest video or the aftermath of the reset comes up. Tuesday there will be no influencers. Wednesday there will be no vinyl recall, which won't be back till October, and that'll be CD recall at that point. Flashback tracks will be up on Thursday. Label Nova with Mirage Records on Friday. We might get a Kim Takes On in one of these days this week, where it would go. One of the other shows would go. Next Saturday, of course, we'll be back here. And, of course, every Saturday at 7, the TKR Power Tracks 50 Countdown. That's tonight at 7, next Saturday at 7. And Daily Obscuria Monday through Friday. Mondays will be a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, and I hope that you will join me for that. A lot of great stuff going on, and a lot of things happening. I'm very excited about the last part of the year, because I have a lot of plans going on. I have a lot of not so solid plans in the works, and I have some solid stuff that I will be premiering over the next few months, and I hope you will be here for it. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, because that does help the algorithm. Please share what you're seeing on this show. Send it out to all your friends. And, of course, leave a comment. Comments are how I know how I'm doing, because you're telling me and letting me know what you're doing and what I'm liking and what you're not liking, and I would really appreciate it. And if you can find yourself clear to do so, feel free to support me on Patreon. Not necessary, but I appreciate it. I have a lot more stuff coming up, and I hope that you'll be here in the weeks and months ahead as you get to see a new studio, hopefully next week. That's the plan. And, a lot more in the works. For the Kirkham Report, I'm TC Kirkham, TKR Video Central. Have a wonderful musical week. I will see you again soon. And ciao, baby.